Hello guys, my name is ShawstinAu and welcome back to me, playing on the JFS. I am at no matter how many times, I never get it right. I never get it right. I'm at Morge World. Morge World. You have ditched the J branding, oh, that's the wrong button. You ditched the JFS branding many moons ago. More than 12. Many moons ago, and I still have a problem with getting this to be Morge World. I think we need more Morge stuff around. Like, I mean, I want to say someone should start working on that castle, but like, that's been attempted several times, and I don't want to detract from the current group trend, so I will not deal with that now. Instead, I will simply continue with my business over here at the Paintball Arena, because it is nearing completion. Last you saw it, it was but a boy. No, it was just some walls and some gates. And I had not even, I don't even think I'd even built the wall all the way around. It was just an exterior wall about yay high and some stairs. And now it is, I want to say complete, I'm not entirely sure. So the other day, and by the other day I mean like a week ago at this point, Nixer, Killer, and I were just hanging out and they were bored, so they showed up to help me design stuff. I had built the inside wall like so, and decided I was trying to figure out how to get this to work with the opening, and this is what we came upon. They helped me out with this. I really like the way this came out. So things are a little bit different, but I like it. The stairs, now I come up here to a seating area. Looky. This is probably this was my main goal with this arena. So oftentimes, and no offense to people who do it like this, that's just how I would have done it most times, but typically in like a minigame PvP arena type thing, you make the arena and then you're like, crap, I need seating. So you kind of just throw something together like this. No offense to Flux, this is perfectly fine. But why have I not played this yet? I know it was played once, but why have I not played this yet? Maybe we can get some people to play it once we've got, like, after a round of cacti or after a round of paintball. But yeah, this time when I made this arena, I wanted to make it so that the seating was part of the building, and so that was my main goal with this structure, was to have seating be properly built into the structure itself. And as you can see, it very much is. The only thing about this structure that I'm not huge on is everything above the wood line here. This is kind of something I freeformed, I threw together, and I don't know. I'm not huge on it, but I'm not quite sure where else how else I want to go with it. I might think about like bringing these logs up higher, and then ditching these walls so you can actually see the colors that way. I'm not entirely sure. I'll work on it, but for now we're going to work on the inside, in here, where the actual arena is, where the actual fighting is. And so obviously I don't want to use any gray. There's too much gray here as it is. So I decided to go with brown as the battle arena. So I've gathered, oh, let's not put that there. I've gathered some materials for building, as well as lots of dirt, coarse dirt, podzol, stuff for brown concrete, and maybe I'll throw in some wood and stuff in there too. And you know, it's going to be like, you know, a ruined wasteland kind of thing, or maybe not a ruined wasteland. Maybe it'll just be like, you know, a taiga floor kind of thing, like they have, you know, like the kind of thing you see in this game, this exact game that we are currently playing, where what's it called? you know, in mega type. Hello? Oh, that's right. There we go. Nope. Mega taigas, you know, where they have the podzol and they have the dirt that magically does not. I don't know how they do that, but they somehow have dirt that doesn't spread gravel. Dirt doesn't, that grass does not spread to as like a generating thing. When you break it, it's just regular dirt. But when you place it again, it's like I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they did that, but it's cool. It's cool. And let's just go ahead and get some podzol. And we're just going to start tearing out the floors. I don't know what I'm going to do in here yet. I know my plan is to have like a ladder going down. Or maybe stairs. No, ladder. Ladder. Because the goal is to use ladders and trapdoors because, fun fact, do I have any already made? No, I don't. Let's just go ahead and make some and show off this fun fact. Did you guys know about this fun fact? I told Weather about it, but I don't know if you guys knew. Boop, boop. No. Boop. You can place ladders on trapdoors. Look at that. Bam. That is a super thin ladder that you can make in this game now. Instead of having, like, you know, a full block like that, you can just do this. Now, obviously if you pop the trapdoor, it's going to do that. But isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool thing you can do now? So yeah, I'm going to have like a ladder over here, you know, that goes down to like a prep area where you can get your, you know, your rockets and your bed so you can sleep and, you know, get ready. But I don't know if I want the floor to be like wood or like this is going to be or what. So, you know, I'll worry about that on my own time. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn down blocks before I start talking because, you know, that's going to overpower my voice for the entire video if I don't. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start talking. So recently, let's see what was... So as you probably know, Titan Gall, very near completion, and also this place, very near completion, which led me to realize that I'm almost out of projects. This and Titan Gall were the only project I really had, and Titan Gall is nearing completion. So I did what you do when you're nearing completion. You do nothing. You just not play Minecraft for a while. That's what people often do, right? They just stop playing Minecraft. They're like, oh, I'm not feeling it anymore. Maybe I'll come back to it, you know, in a couple, you know, tomorrow or something. And you know, eventually I came back and I started working again. I got a little bit inspired, and then I was like, wait, I'm gonna need a project for after that, right? And then it hit me, my next project idea. And I was like, this is gonna be great. I love it. I love this idea. I love this idea. So I went out to last week. I went to a place, I scouted it out, and started working on a foundation, and then I went away. My family and I, my brother, my parents, and I packed up, and we took a weekend trip. We left Friday, we got back on Monday. Weekend trip to Hot Springs National Park, which is here in Arkansas. And it's one of the oldest national parks in the country. It predates the national park system entirely, which is cool. I thought we just slept. That's weird. I guess it's already been like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, and so we went there. We stayed in a little shanty by the lake for a couple days. There was no Wi-Fi there, so I couldn't really talk to anyone. Aside from I could only really check Discord when we went to town to eat or go to the bathhouses of the. Because the thing about Hot Springs National Park is, what the heck is this? This was not me. This was not me. I swear to you guys, this was not me. You guys know me. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. That's not me. But yeah, like, the thing about Hot Springs National Park is that it was made a park because even back in like the 1830s, all the people saw the hot springs, the natural hot springs, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's why it's called that. As being like healing, naturally healing powers or properties, not powers. And so like it was decided like that should be preserved like by the government as like a this should be made available to all people and unhampered and should not be kind of a socialist quality to it if you think about it. The way like in the 1830s we were like, no, this health thing needs to be available to all people. Just thinking about that a bit. But yeah, so then we went down there and just stayed in the little shanty, no Wi-Fi, except for when we went into town. And I came back, and lo and behold, all the JFS guys were like, hey, let's do this big community project. And that being, there's a big Dang City 2.0 is officially begun. Weather's scouted out a place, and he it was raining yesterday, and scouted out plan. There's a lot of plans going on. I think Lemons is there right now. Plans going on for districts and building styles and stuff. There's like future, like a sci-fi one, a fantasy one, modern. Like there's a southern district for like that Mixon and I are probably going to work in. And all kinds of stuff. And the thing is that, well, I just started my other new project, which is like, so now what do I do? It's like, I just got back. It is Monday, so I just got back. I kept working on my base, and I checked out what they were doing at Dang City 2.0. Mathamuse here, hello, and like. There wasn't anything there yet, because it's a very big project, so like there's just generally a lot of space, and I couldn't really see any buildings yet, but, big space, I didn't really know where anything was. And that's the thing, is that, like, I have no vision for that, because, well, I wasn't really a part of any planning, and my vision was distracted on my next idea for a base. So it's like, well, I don't know what to do. So I will probably not be super involved, at least in the early stages of Dang City 2.0. I will probably, eventually I will go over there and I will, excuse me, and I will find, like, some stuff that's already begun, and I will be able to, like, just decide, oh yeah, I want to do this with this area, and then I will, just, help out. But in the meantime, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so as you can see, this is basically the plan, is to just kind of spam blocks all over the place. But yeah, it's just going to be a big brown mess here in the middle of this area, and I will probably have more of like an indent here in the middle. So like I feel like all this is going to be like another block down. So in the middle, it's a bit of a bit more. Let's try to keep it generally symmetrical here. Let's not get too. Let's not let the designs get a bit too. Because I don't want it to be unfair which side you start on. Like, oh, I don't want to start on this side because it's the side with that's closer to the pit or farther from the pit or something. I don't know. I doubt anyone will care. This ain't UHC or anything. There's no strategy. People are just gonna walk into it and nope. People are just gonna walk into it and go. I honestly don't know how high or low ground will affect a paintball, using rockets as weapons. I don't know how that will affect things. But yeah, so like as you can see, it's already starting to kind of come together. I gotta figure out what blocks need to go where. There'll probably be some regular dirt in here, but I gotta work out, you know, I gotta get rid of all the grass first. So let's just nope, that's regular dirt. I should have gotten rid of the regular dirt. Coarse dirt. Rawr. But yeah, so, you know, while we were there, we didn't have internet at the thing. That's what I've been doing for the past, you know, couple days. No internet at the, no, there was no Wi-Fi, is what I should say, and also we didn't have a data connection. So that's what I mean by there was no internet. So, you know, we just kind of lived life as you do. You know, back in the olden days. There was a pool table at the place, which was cool. So we did have that going for us. We played a lot of pool. That was fun. It became known that I am the pool god of pool. Despite the fact that I was definitely, I don't want to say definitely, but probably definitely the worst of us. I'm not as good at pool as my dad, certainly, or probably my brother. Oh god. The block sounds are so low that when I do literally anything else, it's just like, oh god. No, I'm getting too much concrete powder. I got it. Coarse dirt should definitely be the primary block here. I need to not be afraid to just throw down a ton of coarse dirt, and if things look a bit too empty of other blocks, I can just, or too full of other blocks, I can work out from there. You know, it doesn't have to be. I'm also going to need to work out a way to, I'm going to need to get some, like, brown wool. I probably should have brought some. So that I could have, like, light sources under stuff. That'll probably be. Geez, I am really bad at, like, placing things not on top of other things today. See, look at that. See, so like right here, there's definitely too much coarse dirt, so we're just going to go ahead and tear that out right now and put in some podzol and some like that. And we're going to have some more regular dirt in here too. And I guess once I place all this stuff, the regular dirt, the grass problem won't matter, because it's like, what's the grass going to do? Spread. The grass is going to get killed by these blocks. Actually, does podzol break dirt? Yes, it does. As a yes. Okay, I wasn't quite sure, because I know that if you place podzol on top of other podzol, the podzol will not break. Which I think it just means that podzol doesn't break when you place a block on it. Yeah, I could use more podzol. And voila! Doesn't that look like a nice battle arena? Really mixes up the pace of the whole greenery thing we got going on here. As you can see, I kind of threw out the podzol thing. It stood out too much to me. It looked like it stood out too much. So I switched it out. I got rid of it, threw in more dirt, and I also threw in some spruce wood here near the entrances to kind of match with this. So I think it works pretty well. We got the big pit here in the middle, which is a bit more to this corner than that corner, because this chest is actually, I believe the middle is like right, the middle's right here. So it definitely is more to one side than the other. Actually, it's a lot more to one side than I thought it was. So I might shift it around a bit. But yeah, it's pretty good. Grass spreading was still a problem because where these cobblestone, I still have F1 on. Where these cobble blocks are, there was grass underneath it, and they could spread diagonally through the blocks, which is ridiculously stupid. Like, I understand, a grass block spreading from here to here. Well, not that because this is coarse dirt. But like, if there's a wall here, come on, game, come on. There's a wall. That's how it works. Anyway, and also I have done the entryway here is now complete. You can walk in here, and it's like, okay, I want to do the fight. I'm here to do paintball. So let's get ready. So you head down here to your prep room. As you can see, we've got beds in the color, and chests for your stuff. There's no gear yet. I haven't brought in all that stuff yet. I also haven't made the stuff yet. Like, I've got crossbows, but I don't have what's it called? I don't have rockets. Like, I can get them. Like, I got plenty of gunpowder, but like, yeah. And also, look at these ladders. Look at these ladders. Ooh, so good. So good. Oop, there it goes. That's so good. It's so good. Like, I could have made I could have made this room smaller. I could have made this room like be this big, and it'd just be kind of cramped. But like, I really wanted to use this ladder thing that I found out about recently, and man, it's good. I don't know if I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the spruce. Like the spruce trapdoors with the ladders, with the oak-looking ladders. I might mix it up. Might probably use maybe oak trapdoors, but I don't feel like trying it out right now. So yeah, all that's left now is for me to build the terrain, like the terrain, the obstacles, and then we can begin the fights. Yeah. So that's going to be quite fun. And because I didn't have as much to say about that as I thought, just for one last thing this episode, I'm going to take you now to what will become my next project. Just a little preview of what's to come for my my future endeavors on the server. Obviously, I still have to finish up Titan Gall, and that's the only other project I have, I think. But you know, and I'll probably, you know, still try to throw some stuff into Dang City. But it feels weird for me to have multiple projects, because like when I think about it, last season all I had was ShawstinAu. Like, I built my spawn base, and I went to ShawstinAu, and that was pretty much the only base or any project that I had for the entire season. Everything else was just kind of an extension of ShawstinAu. Now I have like two completely unrelated projects, and that's, you know, normal for most people, but it's new to me. So yeah, here's my portal. We're not going that way because I don't have a tunnel yet. The fastest way to the tunnel is this way. I do have a tunnel. I don't have a decorated tunnel. You got drop down here. Boop. Yeah, it's on the opposite side of the map as Titan Gall, but that's fine. It's, you know, the world is still small enough that it's really not that far away. Like this tunnel is this tunnel is still shorter than the tunnel to ShawstinAu was last season. Like, it's hard for me to think about. Last season, ShawstinAu was at like -3,000, like -3,000, and like I don't think I've been out that far in this map yet. Like, this base is gonna be this base is 2,000 blocks away from 0, and it's like, it just feels so far. But last time, and I guess I don't have a rail yet, and I had a rail last time, but yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But there you can see the portal. We're almost there. Get you a sneak peek, your extra read all about it preview of a nameless project. Ta-da! It's an ocean project. You know that fancy ocean thing they added in 1.13? Well, now it's 1.14, so let's do ocean stuff. I know Flux just started a base in the ocean, and honestly, I wish I had got my ideas together faster so that I could take his spot, because his spot was like right next to Titan Gall, and so it'd be really nice to have that right there in Titan Gall, just a little bit off the ways. But you know, I took too long, and he's already made a significant progress on his base. So, and I didn't want to put my thing in the ocean near his, because it just feel like too many bases in the ocean there. So Yeah, I put it out here instead. Panda space is over there, and I want to say it's Mathamu. I can't remember. Mathamu space, I'm saying, is my final answer, is over there somewhere. But you can't really see them. You can, even at the farthest extent of the cobble structure out there, you can't, you can barely see land. So, yeah. But the plan for this right now is to drain it. Drain it all. Drain this. Flux's water base is above the water. Mine will be below the water. We're going to drain all of this. And that's going to take some time. It's going to take time. Whole lot of precious time. But it's worth it. I think it'll be worth it. I came up with a nice little shape that kind of looks like, it kind of looks like a shuriken to me now that I think about it. I think shuriken is the word. But yeah, let's head up. I should get like frickin' no, screw scaffolding. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can't quite tell about the shuriken thing from here, but from the overview map, definitely is a thing. But yeah, I've got a bunch of prismarine that I'm going to line out here, and then I'm going to drain it all. I don't know if I need to use sand to drain it all. Like, part of me thinks that I should just be able to use sponge, but I don't know how that'll work, how well that'll work. So I'll probably rent some sponge from Killer or Flux or Rad or Scott or whoever's gonna have it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, then I'm gonna need a lot of sand and a lot of time. But in the meantime, I will be ending the episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. You know what we have learned applies to our lives today. God has a lot to say in His book. You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. Now that our song is done, we'll take a look.